I can feel it right now. Alright, let me do a little testing, projection. I got my setup. I'm feeling good. Alright, where to start? First off, let's open this up for those that click on and click off super fast. The Stuck in the Middle show, by God, I know we say time and time again, Tuesday and Thursday. And, well, inside baseball here, I gotta be honest, when we were discussing the show yesterday, we were, or not yesterday, on Tuesday daytime up to nighttime, we were honestly thinking and communicating. We didn't feel that there was enough meat for us to kind of sink into to do our live show, but enough is built up. It seems to always stand. If you give it 1 or 2 days in this country, you go from having a little bit to talk about. We didn't want to stick on the topic that we've been on the last 4 episodes. We want to kind of expand and go on about other things. And boy, has there ever been more things to talk about. Seafowl, what's up, man? How's everything? You know, that's enough about me. How the hell are you doing, bro? Also, I'm in the midst of communicating with Josh. Like, we didn't go on Tuesday, Wednesday. Fully aware of that. There's another show that he does, and I'm keeping that on the hush-hush. If you know, you know. But, regardless, the goal is Tuesday is supposed to be where we have our main topics. We have it all figured out, and we go. And we felt this week, surprisingly, which I think it was before the government shut down and everything, which is now something we have to talk about. We didn't want to just go on again and talk about the conspiracies that are surrounding Charlie Kirk. I'll be honest. We didn't want to continue to focus on that, even though if you just go on your internet, you check your feed, it seems that that's all everybody can seem to focus on. And while I guess you can get lost on every rabbit hole and you could have a show for the next 2 years if you just talk about all the conspiracies. Here, let me do something unpopular, and I'm gonna do it on the Stuck in the Middle show. Yeah, keeping it fresh, that's the idea. Thank you for understanding that. Even though we've gotten like a bunch of emails and messages that people want us to talk. Yeah, hey, if you want, okay, hello Thought Criminal, I dig the name. You want your 2 minutes? You can call into our show live tonight. We're gonna be on at 8:30 or 9 p.m. We open the phone lines, and that's my personal favorite part. That and knowing that we have a topic to confidently talk about. But that's where people, dude, if you go back and listen to the segments where we have the call-ins, you'll hear all kinds of interesting characters getting unhinged or being civil. Now that I'm reminded, shout out to just all the fans that are supporting Steven Crowder doing what he's doing, regardless of your stance on him or whatnot. He has taken the torch. He's the one that ignited it before Mr. Charlie Kirk did, rest his soul. Change My Mind is back, and I think it's very encouraging to see that discussions are still being had. You can see the bias from some of the students. They don't want to acknowledge certain things. They don't want to call a spade, if you will. They won't call political violence, which is just crazy work to me. Hey, Lewis, did you get my text messages? Hey, let me tell on myself, because I am no better than anybody that uses a live stream. I'm no better than anybody that says I'm going to troll anonymously. So Lewis was spamming on our last live show. Lewis, this guy that I know IRL, and he better be careful or it's 5 across the eyes. He kept spamming, put a girl on. So I decided, you know what, I have this fucker's number. Let me use my cell phone, and I think I texted him, what do you think, Lewis? Was it about 20 times consecutive? I just kept texting him, put a girl on. You're welcome, Lewis. I just want to give you, because you followed us around for a couple of years. By the way, hey, hit me up, bro. Let's bring it to the streets, man. Anyway, God bless. Hope all is well. All right, let's see. So, obviously, there's a show tonight. And if any of you know Cannabis Conservative, or a.k.a. CanCon, I talked to him recently. And I think I gotta just ask if he'd like to join us on the show. He has a huge following. He has gotten interviews with the Trump cabinet or administration. He's an old friend of the show. I met him through Stuck in the Middle, and it would be, I think, just amazing to have him back. You didn't get those texts? Oh, man. You gotta be kidding me. Then I need an update. I need your current phone number so I can troll you right back. All right. So, Let's see. What did I just do? By the way, I am going through as many interviews as I can get. I'm trying to improve I want to get a better job. So that's personal shit right there. I just completed one. There may or may not be another today. On my way to this amazing place, I saw a vehicle with a bunch of cartoon raccoons on it, right? Front to back, and there was these big bold letters out there. Check us out. Yeah, please do, man. Please do. Oh shit, hey, Joko, KS Copwatch. Recognize you from like multiple times throughout the years. God bless, man. Great to see you. Yeah, I know. Boo, I have a job. You can't please anybody, especially anybody that has decided they're not gonna like you. You get a job, they're gonna demean it or something. If you don't have a job, you're unemployed and you're a loser. Get it straight, man. How do you win? How do you win? You gotta be a Mr. Beast or something. So anyway, I'm on the road and there's this vehicle with these cartoon raccoons and these bold letters everywhere. So I'm like, all right, raccoons, cartoon raccoons. I dig it. It's catching my eye on the road. Let me just read this while I'm going through a highway. And it says, impeach Trump. And it says, fuck him. And it says, no kings. No kings, impeach him. No kings, impeach him. And it's wrapped around the vehicle. My question to liberals: how are you going to have an entire existence that is just a reaction of the person that was elected via popular vote and everything else? How are you just going to solely exist by being a counter to him? He's there. You can't, it's not, hashtag not my president. None of that shit works. Go flee. You want to make a statement, leave the country, or engage, but damn, like, literally, there are people that just seem to exist to just be pissed off by something that doesn't completely align with their ideology. I don't get that shit. I was tempted, but then I would be exactly what I'm critiquing. Pulling up next to that fucking moron, and I think it was a woman. I just caught the hand, and there was some chode next to her carrying 2 PVC pipes or maybe posters. I don't know. I just want to be like, he's in your head, bitches. But that would, I don't know, what would that accomplish? Maybe I'd have a laugh and talk about it on a live stream or something. You retired? Holy shit, Joko. Well, I hope retirement is treating you well, man. Sincerely. And probably it's for the best, because social media, I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to make what social media I utilize more of a personalized experience where I feel some kind of personal benefit, and it's just so easy to get caught up. I made a post, and I stand by what I said. If your first reaction to a tragedy is to point fingers and say, that was your side, if that's your go-to, and I don't care what fucking side you're on, you're a scumbag of a human being. If you gloss over the tragedy and pay no mind to the victim and the people impacted, and the first thing you want to do is go home, rail on your computer or your stupid little device, and say, oh, look at those Democrats, or look at those conservatives, you're a shit human being. Come on. Clearly, there are definitely issues, and yeah, I know the temperature is higher on one side. I will say that with my chest out. I don't care who dislikes that. I am of the mind, statistically, that right now there's more violence, which is when you decide to go through with an act coming from the left. Yes, I'll say that, and I'll have a debate about it, whatever the case, but the statistics are reflecting that that's just the rhetoric. There's more elected people on the Democratic Party, and they're little insiders, or like Hassan Hamas Piker on Twitch. He should not be around, but now am I an advocate for cancellation? I'm supposed to be about free speech, but that motherfucker, we have him clipped, and if you can listen to it in context, he's telling his followers to go soak the streets in red with the what are they called? The people that lend, that take your rent money. What are they called, CFALs? What are they called? Dear God. Anyway, yeah, so he's literally telling people, go unalive Rick Scott if you have an issue with the way women's rights are being handled. God, there is a word, and not bullies, no, they collect money, landlord. Yeah, he made a whole movement about people should soak the streets in their capitalist red. I don't want to say the same shit because I don't know with the YouTube algorithm and whatnot, but you know what? I'm not one for being censored. This is not a widespread video. He said, to his followers, go soak the streets in your landlord's red capitalist blood. Soak them, chop them up, slice them, dice them. How many times does this man, who is an advocate for the left, how many times is he going to get a pass from Twitch? Twitch is another place that needs to be really looked at, especially in the times that we are in. If there's so much concern about things that are being said and having accountability, Hassan Piker, his orbiters, and people that are succeeding monetarily by literally supporting foreign and domestic terrorism, I don't think I see a place for that in discourse. It's one thing to have conversation. Oh God, I just had a zealot. You know what? I want to check this live. I had a zealot just comment on something I said. Can't wait. She's gonna tell me lizard demon people are controlling my brain. I guess there's an issue I got to point out if I'm gonna be consistent. I'm not all kumbaya with the conservative side, although I vote Trump, I support Trump, I go to church, and I'm working on the Bible. I've not mastered it. I'm doing my best with the Bible, but I pray for the people that I care about, that I love, and even some of my enemies and those that I feel have wronged me, because I'm working on a whole forgiveness arc here. But, oh boy, don't have a Biden. What was I even going to say? Oh, yeah. So on the right, and this is, this lady. She would have me believe, like, for example, Charlie Kirk, his assassination, it was somehow connected to his wife. And that she is a literal demon. You can't just sit on one side of the fence and not call everything out. That's why I like Stuck in the Middle, which is going on tonight live. What's up, Shep? Yeah, oh, wait, which one's the gold digger? Is it Erica Kirk? This is where I have my line drawn. In the concrete, we'll talk about it being sand after a conversation is had where somebody makes me a believer. Because showing me pictures of the jewelry she wears and telling me how she met Charlie Kirk, which I heard in her own words, and because they were both on a pilgrimage, they are Christians, they're going to go on pilgrimages, they go to Israel, and now that turned into, because she was Miss USA in Arizona at one of Trump's things, Trump sent her there, and she is a Mossad asset to, marry Charlie Kirk, have his kids usurp and take TPUSA, and then the Snake Eyes movie, holy shit, you see, I'm doing it. This is how easy it is to go unhinged, if you will, and talk about the conspiracies. And I got one thing to say. While I like Candace Owens, I wasn't always someone that appreciated her. I do want to say, hey, fuck Candace Owens for being a hack reporter. She is a great entertainer. She is great at leaving cliffhangers, so people will literally throw $100 to $200 at her every 5 seconds during her live stream. I was in her lives. She had about 200,000 people watching her. She beat Jimmy Kimmel's ratings in just an hour. So I love that the audience is able to leave the mainstream entertainment and news area, but holy bejesus. Some of the things in the comments, remember, the burden of proof is on those who make the claim. It is not, the onus isn't on those that hear your claims for us to say, oh, okay, and start making the case that you're not right. If you're going to tell me lizard/demon supernatural people are in the government and that Erica Kirk is one of them, her eyes changed, that's a popular narrative. Watch, look at her eyes, they changed from brown to green, or what the fuck? Show me the clip. So, yeah, I'd rather watch Matt Walsh. I'm not a fan of Ben Shapiro, and something important, it came up when I was speaking to CanCon via text messaging last night. It's unilateral right now. Israel is not on a number one spot, and that's a division within the conservative side. The left is all fucking fractured over various reasons, and their fringes and their radicalism, it speaks for itself. But on the right, my concerns lie in some of the areas that they go and start preaching, oh, this is unequivocally the truth. And that absolutionism, like the way people go around saying these are the facts, you can't prove me wrong. That's arrogance that's just so off-putting. How many of you have seen the Snake Eyes conspiracy shit, man? Snake Eyes, the movie, made in 1997, 98, I don't know, I don't care. Because somebody was assassinated, unalive, stupid YouTube, and shot on September 10th in the movie. How many decades ago? Snake and what? Tyler something is the boxer's name in the ring. You know, in the infancy, the infinite amount of movies we have at our disposal, of course, you can make as many conflations and relations to any events in the world. I know this is not a popular thing. You know, I know Stuck in the Middle would be far more successful if we entertained this conspiracy realm. There is somebody, and she might be, what's up, Krupp? Holy shit, man, I hope you're doing good. Blessings. I saw you on Gotch's video, which I was like, hell yeah, man, he's finally getting some recognition. And I know you asked, when is Stuck in the Middle have an availability? I sent you my email. I hope you got it. I'm not hiding it. Here, I'm going to say it live. I'm doxing one of my emails. progressivepatriot44@gmail.com. That's it. That's simple. Email any information you want. That's how we will send you the Zoom link. Get up on panel. But it has to be a show that we know we have the opening for. We have a whole formula, and we're working on that. And we should have been on twice this week already, or once at the very least. Tonight should have been our second night. But we also don't want to... How did I put it to Josh in my eloquent voice? I said, bro, I don't want to go live just to fart. I want to have a whole shit. I have a way with words, don't I? Yeah, we don't want to go up there and not feel that we are confident in what we're going to talk about, even though we're going to push ourselves and keep going. I'm good at this ranting shit, aren't I? Oh, I don't know how you guys put up with me, but God bless you for it. So yeah, we feel the confidence now. I guess I'll tease one of the things I've been thinking that we know we're going to talk about. The government shutdown, and I need to confirm what it's really about, because there's a lot of narratives with political, everything's fucking polarized. That's what's being pushed, and through the hyperbole, I need to distinguish what's fact from fiction, because I never want to be somebody like Candace Owens. She's kind of doing hack reporting shit. She's literally saying, my source, I think, she doesn't even say sometimes my opinion. She provided receipts, by the way. Her receipts were her outgoing text messages. Not anything incoming, just her out. And what was with the last conspiracy? God, I'm all over the place. Deal with it. Somehow beehives and bees are connected with the LDS Mormon Church, and all of these are connected to whoever really unalived Charlie Kirk. Oh my God. Stop texting me when I'm live, people. I know. I'd want to talk to me too. So yeah, watch out for the bees, man. Steve, I'm specifically worried about you. Shep, you too. Krupp, look out. If you see bees, just really, really make sure that they're not actually a lizard demon in a suit. I don't care, even if it's a whole man or woman wearing a bee outfit with a stinger sticking out of their bum. I want you to just be on eggshells, man, because it should be crazy out here, according to the conspiracy theorists. Oh, man. Okay, so the government shutdown, what's it really about? I guess the hyperbole says the Democrats want to give illegal immigrants health care or Medicare, and I need to do some confirmation. I had some discussions, and there was some pushback, so it's simple. Look it up and find out for yourself what you're talking about. So I may have broken my own rule. Everything is connected, not just the bees. We are the bees. Oh, if you got some more meat to put on the plate here, I'd need to know. And wherever your mindset is, I would love to hear it. Hell, if you want to call in tonight, because we can't just glaze over. That's what the beesness is. Damn it. Confirmed. It's in our vernacular. Our very vocabulary has been usurped by the bees. Where's the queen? Who is the queen? Queen rhymes with queef? Who else queefs? Women. Who's a woman? Erica Kirk. Erica Kirk is now at the seat of power and CEO of TPUSA. TPUSA. TP is in USA. People use TP, and people make conspiracies. Thus, TP toilet paper. People use toilet paper. People make conspiracies. Holy shit. So therefore, ergo, apropos, you can name any actual person and say they're the head of all of this. And if they made a movie, government, lizard men, demons. Remember, it feels like for a living or just out of pure pleasure, I roast liberals, Democrats, because I just disagree with them on so many things on a basis of voting. But when it comes to my own side, and this is kind of the shit that comes out, and this is what I hear, and they want me to believe, and like they want me to bend a knee. She's gonna see this, and I got no hatred for you. I adore you. You're an amazing human. One of the people that promotes the most conspiracies I've ever seen in my life, in my 41 years of living, made a post saying, sometimes a rock is just a rock. Hey, Trisha and Sherry. Oh my God, we got the whole crew. Yeah, so essentially she's saying, hey, sometimes Occam's razor, which I remember when I was put on the spot on Stuck in the Middle, I couldn't define it, but basically it's saying sometimes the simplest explanation is just that, or is what you're looking for. I don't care if I got it, by the Webster's Dictionary, if the way that I paraphrase it, but so how does the person that advocates for the largest conspiracies, the wildest stretches and reaches, make a post saying, hey, dear conspiracy theorists, sometimes a rock is just a rock? Oh, man. I've been reluctant, or I think Josh and I both share a reluctance in not letting her on. I don't know what it is. It's just, it would turn into a big old debate. And, we had a debate years ago. I don't know if it's still on that channel of Stuck in the Middle. Check it out. YouTube.com/Stuck in the Middle. That's us, man. 8:30, 9 p.m. We had a whole debate about science versus spirituality or religion or God. And this was roundabouts maybe after COVID. So the optics, I guess, are bad, right? Me and Josh were the guys defending science from, a sweetheart of a woman and her partner talking about how somehow it was all demonic, and we ask for evidence. It's unfair when you go from that angle, I guess, because we can pull up articles and citations that have some statistics back to it, right? We weren't defending vaccines, by the way. Unvaccinated, no jabs here. Same with Josh, by the way. But I guess she was trying to imply that, I don't know, Lucifer was behind things or some such. I'm never going to claim or parrot that I know everything, nor was I the greatest advocate to be pro-science. I am not an anti-vaxxer. I just distrust that vaccine for obvious reasons, a la Operation Warp Speed. And, man, I guess once I get going, it's amazing how in my own mind I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do once I hit the live button. And once I hit it, I get it. I know why some people or channels are like, man, that PP fella, first off, look at those initials. We ain't fucking with him. Oh, God, now I'm thinking about some Upchurch shit, man. I don't want to denigrate this channel with Upchurch shit anymore. I do want to give a congratulations to Seafowls. Seafowls, oh, Mishka, my dear. It's our sister from another mister, not inside the U.S. She's watching us kind of implode from the outside. God bless. Good to hear from you. What was I going to say? It was something about, don't throw me off what Lucifer was a vaxxer. Oh, by God, I was going to say something, and I lost it. This is the Biden. I'm suing Biden again. This is a civil suit. I'm taking Biden to court because ever since I'd watch him when he was our president, and he'd forget what he was talking about, it kind of rubbed off on me as a citizen. So now, if you want to join me in this civil suit, now's the time. Oh, Upchurch shit. Everybody congratulate Seafowls for getting blocked by Upchurch for just embarrassing him on Instagram. Woo-hoo-hoo! Upchurch, you're a fucking full-on low-cow. It doesn't matter how much money you have. You have made a complete fool of yourself. You made Dagburn your archbishop, and this little portion of the internet where I am still currently and all the people that know me only because there's affiliation or I've critiqued you. It has been something to watch you all crumble, fall. I think even Uncle Will has flipped the script. I love how, Uncle Will, you claim to be a proponent of free speech and all that, but the live you did about me sharing my story about what it was like when Antifa approached me, and you full on lied and said people sent me ingredients. Nope, go watch it again. Go play it again. I'm a fair man. I don't strike channels and shit. But I think that was some cowardly shit you did on the behest of somebody else, because there's too many troll channels that don't focus on what they actually have to offer. They have nothing to offer. They're hollow shells, so they kind of ride on the coattails of this little drama sphere, and a hack celebrity that's only famous on YouTube that's losing his favor. He's going to get sued to Kingdom Come, and it's hilarious to watch. We're all here for that. Am I right? Am I right? Or... don't be, I don't care. We all have a show that we're going to be a part of. And that is, what, Tweak Squad, Creek Squad. I already know there's people watching this. Oh no, that PP, man, I warned him. Don't talk about the Upchurchy. Don't talk about Dagburn. Nope, now we got to clip you up and give you to the same trolls and have somebody drop a dick when you have an open panel. I'll never understand that. So yeah, it's extremely heterosexual to have a clip of a dick and to drop it on one of my live streams because I invite you up to speak, yet you guys are the ones that throw the insults about being gay and all that. Shit, man. Look, I do want to be kind of sensitive to this shit, and then I don't. The last I'm gonna mention, bro, I'm not saying Dagburn is a motherfucking Chomo supporter, but it is, or is it not fucking true that he had a literal motherfucking Chomo up on his panel and he said, I love you to that man? And again, this is the Archbishop of Tweak Squad, Creek Squad, and Upchurch voted for the motherfucker. And he's got BX Beast Boy, who all you gotta do is go look at the videos yourself. He blocks every comment, and people bitch about me when somebody comes in with my name or something, and if they troll enough, I'll be like, all right, fuck off, bring a new name. But that dude will block you if you mention like EDP or anything. So BX Beast Boy and Dagburn are the officiators, the gatekeepers of Creek Squad. Ha ha! Okay, say less. I need nothing more to do with it. That's as far as I'll go talking about it. It's all creepy, y'all creepy, all of you still supporting, co-signing, and overlooking what is to be the facts. I don't get it, but your cult-like behavior is getting exposed. There's 2 active documentaries coming out about you, and I have insider info about one of them. But not to say there isn't 2. You motherfuckers, get ready for your limelight. Sorry, I went all over the place, but this is the level of comfort. No, we're keeping that cap on. Alright, let's see. What you got, Crook? I don't know about anyone else, but for me to tell someone I love them, it really means something. I don't just say that to anyone. Yo, tell me about it. Especially somebody you only meet via a panel hop, right? Like, you talk to the dude, I guess he's in your chat. Then you allow dude, after, apparently, no allegedly, Dagburn already knew about the paperwork. Still let the motherfucker on. If there and I saw his whole argument, the charges didn't go through and all that. No, man, the homework has been done, and other channels have covered it more than I care to. All right, there was a fucking deal made. Those charges didn't come out of thin air, and it's sickening. It's grotesque. But how do you go from being in somebody's chat, live chat, saying, "Yo, bro, I support you. This is cool," and then you finally meet on a screen for the first time? And you're like, I love you. Like, I'm surprised little Chomo motherfucking Flex wasn't like, even the Chomo would have been like, bro, I just met you through the screen, but this is not weird or anything because I'm a freak anyway. So yeah, I love you too, Damo. Oh, I love you too, Chomo guy. Fucking, bro. Yeah. It's weirder than I just described it. Okay. What's up, Mishka? Tell me. Bro, hey, for sure. Stiff Richard. Deerdorf just had a new story on Instagram. Everybody leave. Go follow. Actions, not distractions. But damn, Mishka. Tell that Stiff Richard. Oh, that ain't occurring right here. No. There's something regarding my personal life. The girlfriend that I never talk about because the internet's creepy. But I feel like it's stupid to now. No. You know what? Let's just say, old progressive patriot has decided I'm getting old enough, and perhaps it's time to take my relationship to the next level, and ask if she will wear a ring. That's it. Alright, shit. I better tell her today, because she does watch this shit. No, it's not the ex of the people throwing around the picture of my ex. God. It is amusing. You have to take everything that is done when you decide that you're going to be a part of the social media show, that you're putting yourself out there. You're going to hear things, you're going to see things. Everything is going to happen to you, and be prepared for that. Final thing before I just start promoting tonight's show. Yeah, I think I did kind of mention it. I don't fully understand. I need to do my homework personally. I have to, because I'm going to be reporting about it. I have to have an opinion on it. What I will say confidently, nobody in the government should be getting paid. No fucking body that decides that there's a shutdown should be getting paid when lower tier government workers, citizens, the people that voted for you, go without or get furloughed. I don't care, regardless of what it's about. You want to set the example, suffer with us. And you're not even suffering because, oh by God, because you're getting paid regardless of the legitimate American paycheck or the people that fill your pockets because of special interests. It's insane to me. So how do we have solidarity and cheer for people advocating for us not making our bread and putting food on our table? You want to be recognized as for the people. What the fuck is that? And that being said, right now, because I haven't done my homework, my opinion is thus, and it is subject to change. From my understanding is for migrants or illegal immigrants, one of the two, getting free healthcare. We don't get free healthcare. You know how much I could use that shit, especially with my mother's condition? By God. So I need to do some fact checking and shit, but it sounds very typical. Democrats doing nothing but virtue signaling. And I guess on this one, the conservatives are just, they don't want this bill to get pushed forward. So obviously, look, I'm not someone that knows it all, and I'm gonna do the homework. Please catch us tonight. Do I know what Trump is doing? No, man. Hey, look, like I said, I've only seen the Hyperbole. I'm right now about to go onto the Stuck in the Middle docket subjects, and I have to do my own personal research. So I already know, and I've made it very public. I don't know everything. I am only reporting on the Hyperbole that is fueling the fucking division, and I understand the division better than ever. I've paid more attention to Crowder doing the Change My Mind again than I have about looking into the actual facts regarding the shutdown, which is what I'm about to do. So please, everybody, tonight's the night. We put off the show 2 nights in a row because we weren't confident that we had enough to sink our teeth into and to just be confident that we can talk long enough to keep a show going. And this could be a show that lasts 2 hours to 4 hours. That's up to you. Everybody that sees this live and everybody that doesn't, or hears about it, or laughs at me, or listens to me, you can go and fuck with me or have an actual conversation by calling into the live show. Check out my community post that has Stuck in the Middle linked, or youtube.com/stuckinthemiddle. We're talking about a lot of things coming to the forefront. We're going to have ourselves a great time and a great show, and we hope to see all of you there. Okay, so salute to everybody. Thanks for listening to my absolute insanity, unregulated, unmedicated insanity. I'm aware. I can speak comfortably. That doesn't make me a good speaker, but I have the humility to understand that. So without doxing myself, yeah, I like to say goodbye for a long time, don't I? Stiff Richard, you have to be there or it's not the same, man. We need a good Stiff Richard around. Well, that's it for now, folks. Take care, salute, and hey, even if you've made your mind up, stay stuck, I guess, while you can. Or go full radical and, just jump in and get armed and get ready for whatever whatever's to come next, all right? Wild times. Okay, I can't see anymore. It's too bright. Why is it bright now? And I had to drive like an hour in the motherfucking rain. I'm doxing everything. I'm so doxed. All right, later, guys. I'll see you tonight. Stuck in the middle. Check us out. Peace. I want to say good night. It's not nighttime. And I can't exit. Oh, God. Okay, I got to go right here. Okay. Ooh, this is intimate. You guys are creepy. Oh, 8:30 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8:30 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.